Hello everybody, I'm Oscar, this is Gotta Go Craft, and today I want to show you all my very efficient method for making fast friends cheaply and easily in Sonic Speed Simulator. Now I'm a 2-month player, I've already gotten all the skins except for Gold Style Knuckles, and making fast friends is how I got there. So just to get started, you want to be in Cyber Station and looking for these fast friends here on the machine. As you can see, I've already got a high chance, so I'm going to just take off the all my gear and show you exactly what the percentage should be at base level. As you can see, I pulled out a lot of fast friends earlier. Now I run with a 6-star Dread and the 5 Crimson Wisps, and along with the Cream Blur Trail. That should give me a total luck of 121. I'm just going to switch to my avatar. There's not had a lot of love and care there. So as you can see, the base on the machine should be 2.7 for that Chao, with none of the gear equipped. Now we're going to just re-equip our boy and all of his gear. As you can see as well, on top of the luck, we've got 150% rings, which is what helps us run to get about 700 billion rings of sleep on auto, which I use on the machine here for 1400 goes. So we're just going to re-equip the 5 Crimson Wisps. So there's 100 luck just in them, or 60 if you're free to play and you haven't got the slots yet. Highly recommend the slots if you can afford it. It's a lot of time and life not wasted grinding on a game. Although I know everybody doesn't have that option, so there will be advice to adjust for that on here today as well. So we're just going to get a few extra eggs. I already did a lot of them earlier, so there's not much to worry about. Coming up here now, there will be what appears to be a very dead patch where, I don't know, the luck just hates you for a bit. So sometimes I like to, if the luck ever gets too stale to play with, I like to just unequip some stuff, kind of shake it off. I don't know, I feel like it helps. So yeah, just re-equipping the trail to like reset the luck just in case something's wrong. You know, every game's got bugs. So yeah, we go back to opening some more eggs. I did get faster eggs to save on time, highly recommend as well, but I've done a 700 billion ring run before and it took 45 minutes to record without it, so yeah. Now as you can see, I've already got a Summer Sonic fast friend started and 1 4-star and some other bits. We've pulled out all of these fast friends earlier. This is half of my ring run so far from last night. As you can see, there's plenty there. Now we're going to be trying to just see how many of the 4-stars we can make after we finished off that 5-star, and we're also going to see just how much RSR we can do it in. Now, starting off on the first tier, this is what I normally work with. Now I'm at 121 luck. If you go up to 5, it's guaranteed, as everyone should know. Now essentially what I'm going to be doing is aiming to feed the machine. So if you've got 3 slots, I'd aim to stick 1 above there, whereas I'm going to be working here. Now I'd say around this line here is the only way I can describe as my luck threshold. That's what I've worked out to this point. Anything over that is paying the machine. It's like overpay. So what I'm going to be aiming to do is lots of these fusions when I'm low on, when the luck's bad, and it should pay the machine to be a little bit more favourable when I switch back to the high fusions. So as you can see, first one's done straight away. Second one. Because I'm over my light luck limit, I can still lose on these because the dice roll will go lower or higher than, say, my limit, basically. Now, on tier 2, I use 2 1s and 2 2s. That brings the luck bar to about 33%. Oh yeah, we didn't get that one. Give it a sec. I also like to wait a little bit. I feel like there's some kind of timer involved, and ultimately sometimes I completely ignore them and I get them every time one after the other because I'm taking long breaks while they're stacked in the fusion machine. So off to a good start already. And the idea is you want to go for these lower fusions just to pay it over your limit. Obviously you can go for guaranteeds on this level and you will pay more, but you can save more fast friends by coming as close to limit as you can. For me, it's the 3 I've tested it. If I go lower, it really sways the odds. Going higher doesn't make a massive difference to me either. So it still has some kind of it's a pity and punishment system in one. It'll pity you if you get too low, and it'll punish you if you get too high. So as you can see, straight up to 4 stars. Now what we do from this tier and every other tier up is basically this formation. So do 1 of the same and 4 ones. And on this tier, you've got about 25% of the bar now. But there's a hidden bonus, which is what you've been feeding the machine, that makes that bar technically longer, but you can't see it. So every time it rolls the dice, it's going to land somewhere on that bar. Say it's 1 to 100. And your total meter there is ultimately, it needs to land that roll inside your area. So if it lands anything under, say, 60 there, but then there's that hidden bonus that you're building up by feeding that extra to the machine all the time in the background. So just keep going. Just, if you get too cocky, it punishes you. And if you get too kind, it usually throws you a good one. So you're basically building up an extension on the bar invisibly. As you can see, we're just, if the luck doesn't seem to be in favour, drop back down, do some more of those. And for my luck level, because I'm over my limit, I just keep getting them. Let's do another one, because it didn't like me. There we go, we got him again. Now we're going to go for this one, because we fed the machine a bit. And same score. 2 of the same, 4 of the ones, and now it's about a 20% part of the bar, but with that invisible extension on it as well. And the way it works as well is it feels like there's some kind of background global luck. So now on the 6 stars, you can do the same formation again, but as people should know, you can use Chaos and they do show up on the higher tiers. The machines seem to favour certain Chao, or just Chao in general, because they don't add much to the meter visibly, but you often get the fusions with them. So I tend to save the Chao then for this tier, which I'm going to do now. So we're just going to take these 4 boys out. Stick generally the ones I don't want. That'll do. Nice little cocktail Chao for the machine. It likes a good varied diet. And we get it straight away. Because we've played the system, we haven't got too cocky. The same rules apply as if you keep trying too many high, risky, gambly, cheeky fusions, your bar is going to be invisibly shortened in the background as well, so it'll have like a penalty on it. So the goal is to, if you keep grinding up high and losing on cheeky stuff, you're just going to damage your chances of getting further goals for a while. So you have to go back down and play softer, nicer, smaller fusions first, with that little bit of extra on top. Even if you go for the 5 on the first one, just feed the machine a few times, make it happy, and get that bar extended to a higher range. As you can see, we did our 6 star. I'm just finishing off all the others now. Same rules, same formation, and we've only spent effectively 2,000 so far. We've done the 6, so that's 1 5-star fast friend. Turned it into 6 with another 5-star. And we're just trying to get all the rest now as well. I haven't really choreographed talking over this video very well, so if you did really want to pay attention properly, you can always go back and watch again and see that I have followed that pattern throughout, though I've sped it up so I can't keep up with it. I think you should get the gist anyway. You can slow the video down, you can rewatch, do whatever you need to. The evidence is there, the RSRs are almost barely going down, and well, we're building up being a fast friends. I am also rushing a bit. Now I've done the 6-star, I'm kind of pushing my luck a bit. I'm not doing as many lower ones because I don't want to use loads up on that, because I got so many 2s now, so I need to start prioritising those a bit. But I always try to aim for my big fusion first, and then when it's punishing me, I can drop back down and I can play on the smaller range for a while, up to 2s and 3s, 3s and 4s even. And I give it a break, because when you do a cheeky fusion, it does knock your bar back down, and it takes however much out of that invisible extension. And ultimately, you need to earn that back. So you don't want to just be jumping straight back into high level fusions. You just want to be playing the machine nicely, you know, feed it, put a smile back on his face. And there we go. I think getting along with these quite nicely. It's going a bit too fast to show some of these. Yeah, that's it. So it wasn't being very happy, so I've dropped back down after trying the knuckles. Don't want to waste too much RSR grinding it into the ground and losing that invisible bonus. It's just working my way back up now, trying to get this. Again, I'm rushing. I should be doing more of the lower ones first, but I'm staying in a safe range. I'm getting them after about 3 goes each year, which I can afford to. So as you can see, the RSR started to go down a little bit quicker now, just because I've rushed through them instead of sticking to the dead formula of it. But all in all, now I was going to get some extra fast friends, but I'm just going to use these for the last fusion. Now, yeah, there's a big sparkle as well in the background every time it happens. And we got the 5 4-star fast friends. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck. Like and subscribe. Thank you.